Hello, it's Dana Marie and Dana Doodles 2 on Insta. Here is my avocado. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for pressing play to watch my video. I recorded this while watching a TV show, so I'm just going to do a voiceover. This is my second attempt at a voiceover. I'm pointing at things and being weird while I listen to TV behind me. Anywho, so my first attempt at this voiceover was perfect, of course, and I was quite charming and hilarious, but now, after discovering that only 2 seconds of that recording actually worked, it kind of burst my bubble. So we'll try again, but I make no promises on the humor. All right, so here I am stamping. I think you can see what I'm doing. Press stamp into stamp pad repeatedly to make sure it's stamped. I'm going to test it on an envelope to make sure I got it covered because I'm notorious for not getting a full image and that would aggravate me, but no big deal. If I did, I would just cover it with ephemera. But it looks like I'm good to go, so I am going to once again attempt to stamp this little moose. I don't know where I got this moose stamp, but it's a moose sitting in a chair with his feet up with a cup of coffee. He has a cupcake. I wish I did. And that is a Stampin' Up! Ink pad. I had previously tried to use a StazOn ink pad because I love the really crisp black, but it bled through, so that doesn't work. The archival black looked just kind of faded to me. I wanted a crisp black image, so I tried the Stampin' Up! One, and that one ends up looking blue, which I'll point out later. Now I am looking for some ephemera for the day. I am filming this on January 26th. It won't get posted till February because I'm always behind, and technology is my biggest problem, which I've mentioned before. So right now I'm looking for clearly some kind of cleaning image because I apparently cleaned on this day. I mean, technically I clean every day, but usually on Mondays I clean bathrooms. And the first time through this I thought it was on a Monday because I'm looking for bathroom cleaning stuff. I always clean my bathrooms on Monday. But this is actually a Friday, and I must have discovered that the bathrooms needed to be cleaned again. Big shock. Because we live here and we use our bathrooms because we are all three, my husband, myself, and my teenage son, we are all three home full-time. My husband and I both work full-time from home and have before the pandemic, so it's not related. But my son is doing e-learning that is related to the pandemic. So I am looking for cleaning images, and I'm telling you that the girl is too big. I like her, but with the moose there, it's just too much. I don't know. I probably should have done it because I don't have a lot going on. But I decided to use this scrubbing bubbles thing to indicate that I clean my bathrooms. I don't use scrubbing bubbles for my bathroom cleaning, but I don't have any other image of cleaning. I should print up like a bunch of toilets and sinks, I guess. I don't know. Anywho, so I cut this magazine ephemera up and put it on that page. And the cleanup, and if you look at the 21st, you see I haven't written in my journaling yet. You see the washing machine on that page. That's really cute with the bubbles. I got those on Etsy as printables, but I don't remember whose shop I found them in. So if I figure that out, I will link it because I do need to buy some more. I have laundry ones and vacuum ones. I don't have any bathroom cleaning stickers. And for lack of anything better to put on my page these days with quarantine, and we moved during a pandemic, and the only person really around here is my mom, and my mom is actually busier than I am. Kind of sad. I mean, not for her, but whatever. So I'm gluing that down. I did 4 videos on this day, and then I was struggling to get them posted. I had to relearn how to get the background noise out because I like to listen to Netflix or something while I do my journaling, and I couldn't figure out how to get rid of the sound. And then I had to struggle with how to get it to upload onto YouTube because I used to do it directly from my phone, and now that isn't an easy option anymore for some reason. I don't know if it's the iPhone update, but I used to just go to the video, put it in iMovie, edit it if I needed to, and then from iMovie I could send it right to YouTube from my phone, but I can't do that now for some reason. Here I am struggling with stickers. If you've watched all of my videos, you will know this is a thing I do every time. Now these are printable stickers that I printed onto sticker paper. It's that full sheet of sticker paper. I don't have a machine to cut them, but boy, I wish I did at this point. And I'm saying thumbs down. I hate fighting with these stickers, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Wiping the glue off my fingers because I still have glue on them. And here I'm filming this with my personal phone, and I'm looking at the notes for the 22nd on my work phone. So I text the notes from my phone to my work phone so I can actually see them, because my phone is up in the tripod thingy above me. Here I'm looking for food because of course I ate that day. I always eat. I eat too much. I gained the COVID 25. Wait, it was only supposed to be 19. Whoops. And I need to work on that. So this pizza picture is just, see, I'm showing you that's my food bin. I have a bunch of bins with ephemera. I always change my mind about how I want to do my ephemera. First I want it in this container. No, I want it this way. No, I want it that way. You know the drill. I know you do. I don't know what I'm looking for now. Oh, maybe some different ideas for pizza. Yeah, because I have some printable stickers that I purchased that have food. I made my own. Just looking stuff up on Google. And I'm just trying to decide what I like better. But I've had 2 of these pizza magazine images that's in my hand right now. Before I used the other one up and I found another one in a magazine. And I eventually decided to just put one slice from that magazine ephemera. I don't know why. The sticker's cute too, but whatever. That's what I used. And yep, I think that's what I'm going to do. So most of the time, my pages will have the day of the week and the number for the date. Sometimes I put a border on them. A lot of times I do. I haven't used stamps in a while, so that's why I brought out a stamp. I should do more. I have a ton of stamps because I used to sell Stampin' Up. And by sell, I mean to myself, mostly. So I have a lot of rubber stamps, both the ones on the wood and the ones not on the wood, and they're just collecting dust in a bin. All right, I'm fighting with the phone. If you look on, well, I put the phone back down, but underneath the phone, the big number 21 and the day of the week, Thursday right there, those are Loveland's Life. I've got nothing on the 22nd, the Friday is Little Raven Ink. I have no idea what I'm looking for. Checking my watch to see if this is 40 minutes already, because somehow I tend to babble on. And before you know it, the video is way too long. So I'm trying not to do that. It's really, really hard, people. The struggle is real. I have no idea what I'm looking for. That 22, I just Googled, and the number 22, and a bunch of stuff popped up, and I just made sticker sheets with different numbers one month, so I still had some. In this little bin is just a bunch of little bitty things, like sticker flakes, and there's the YouTube thing, because I'm filming on this day. Although it's the 26th, I'm looking for the YouTube thing because I'm filming, but I'm not filming on the 22nd. So then I think I realized that and go, okay, I don't need to put that there, but maybe I don't. I don't know. I'm looking up what I did. And then I'm like, oh, no. So now I'm trying to determine what else I can do to this page because the pressure's on, the camera's on. I'm supposed to be brilliant. I should have great, fun, hilarious things to say like I did last time. And I should have things ready probably because to do a page in 15 minutes is a lot harder than to do a 40-minute video. But we'll see. And here, now the last time I did the voiceover, I didn't know what I was doing here because I don't have my journal in front of me. And I couldn't remember. But now I know. I was drawing a stack of books because on this day, which was a Friday, we sat in the living room and read books, and we had a fire, and we listened to some music, which will obviously it will become obvious as this video plays, which I only know now because I've already done this voiceover once, and I have learned a lot, and now I feel like I don't have anything to say. I'm very sorry about that. My first attempt was brilliant. It just didn't record. Okay, not brilliant. I'm just being dramatic. Something I'm very good at. Anywho, I think the last time, I was looking for my letters. So the last time on the video, I was asking if you can leave a comment about pizza. Pizza is one of my favorite foods. So I could eat pizza every day. And I asked, what is your favorite kind of pizza? What do you like on your pizza? What's your favorite toppings? Do you like thick crust, thin crust, stuffed crust? What's that other one? Deep dish. I don't know. I live near Chicago. I don't live in the city. I live near Chicago. Fun fact, side note, squirrel. I'm 50 years old, and I have lived within an hour of the city of Chicago and Lake Michigan my entire life. Whether in Indiana, Illinois, or Wisconsin, I've lived in all three states. I'd like to branch out a little more next time. If we ever move again, though we bought this house and said we'd never move again. This is our retirement home. Ha ha. But if I could get away from winter, I would so move again. And I would want to move. I don't want to be anywhere near Lake Michigan. No offense, but I think the ocean is calling me. Anywho, you'll see me putting stickers there to signify that we had a fire that day. I think I had a squirrel side note somewhere that I was supposed to do, but I lost it. It'll come back to me, maybe. So I am outlining this with my Faber-Castell pens. I have a hate relationship with these because I bought a pack of them, and they're waterproof, which is great, but I bought a whole pack, and I had the fine print ones, like the small nibs or tips, and they were broken, and I didn't return them. I should have, but I didn't. So now I have to go through a big bin of pens, because I didn't throw them away either, which, if you saw my sock drawer, you'd understand. I never throw anything away. So I'm going to try and find a fine pen, but my microns are almost out of ink, and I need to write, something about read more books or something. I can't remember what I wrote. And I need to write it really small because I made my books really small. I digress, usually. Let's see, what was my squirrel thing about? I had a side note. I do not know. Anyway, see, there's the pens. Now look, you can see which ones are the Faber-Castell. I have a whole pack that I bought, but I'm looking for one that has the tip because the micron's out of ink, so I'm looking for one that the tip is actually not broken and not dried up. And I don't know if I'm going to find one because they're messed up. Now, you would think I'd throw it away. I should throw it away. I don't know why I don't throw it away. Well, I guess I do, because inside that pen is a bunch of black waterproof ink. There's got to be a way. See, I'm weird. There's got to be a way to take the broken tip off of that pen and somehow access that ink. I don't know. What would I do with it? Probably get it all over something that it shouldn't be on, like my carpet. So maybe I should throw them away. All right, then. So I'm consulting my phone again here. In the upper left corner on the 21st is that So Darn Cute, which indicates that I painted that day. It's a little paint palette. That was just a piece of scrapbook paper that has, like, you buy the ones that have, like, they're 12 by 12 and they have a bunch of squares And they all have like little doodads on them. Different kinds of doodads. That's what I put there. The little puppy is one of the emoticons or whatever you use on your phone. I just made those into stickers. And I have a puppy now, so I use them. The puppy paw prints, I have no idea where I got them. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm pointing at this, scrubbing bubbles. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I remember now. Okay, so now I'm going to draw. Well, let's not say draw. That indicates any kind of talent. I'm going to doodle an umbrella here because we were watching that night the Umbrella Academy, the TV show on Netflix. So I just drew an umbrella, put it next to my moose, and then I outline it with the pen that I have so much trouble with. And then I write too big because I don't do anything dainty. I can't write small. I just don't. Back to the pizza. I love pizza. Do you like pizza? If you don't like pizza, I don't understand. If you went to a deserted island, what would be the one food that you would bring? Now, obviously, we're talking about the people who are so cruel that they say, see, I'm showing you that that's basic black, but now I'm going to point to something blue to say that that black ink actually looks blue. Fascinating, I know. Anyway, if you were forced to go to a deserted island, people always say desert island, but, well, I guess it could be. No, I don't think it could be. Anyway, if you were stuck on an island and you could only have one food, what would it be? Mine, the top of the list would probably be pizza and chocolate. But what kind of pizza do you like? Do you like stuffed crust? Deep dish? Thin crust? Oh, and that's why I was saying I live close to Chicago, because when you live near Chicago, there is a lot of pizza. And as I said before, I have always lived within an hour of the city. But when I lived in Wisconsin, it was a lot harder to get to the city for us because it was just where we were in our life. We had 4 kids at home. We didn't have a lot of money. We didn't go out as much. And in Wisconsin, where we lived, there was no decent pizza. It was tragic. Tragic, I tell you. But then we moved back to Indiana, which is close to Illinois, close to Chicago, and we could get good pizza. And then we moved back to Illinois and could get pizza everywhere. And now we're back in Indiana, and we can still get good pizza. And we can go into the city, but now we haven't made it to the city in a long time. I think my husband and I were discussing it. I'm waiting for it to pop up in my memories. It was the first week of February. We went to a concert in Chicago, and that was the last fun thing we did. So sad. This summer, okay, no, I'm on the wrong year. Goodness, I've been cooped up too long. 2020, the summer of 2020 was going to be epic. We had 5 big events for just July and August. We had 3 concerts and 2 plays, one a Shakespeare play, one a musical, all in the city, and we would have had so much fun, and every one of them was canceled. So that was a bummer. And it's really a bummer because here I'm putting washi tape with musical notes to indicate that we listened to music, read books, had a fire. It was tragic that not tragic, I'm being melodramatic. It was a big bummer, there we go, that these things were canceled because I'm trying to think what the concert was. One was like the Black Crowes, because that's what my son likes them or something. No, maybe that's not right. It was a band he liked. But the other 2 were Journey and Foreigner, which, if you're not my age, you're probably like, what? Who cares? But these bands were like big when we were in high school or in even junior high. And we just saw Heart last year. And Heart, I don't know if you're not from America, you might not know who that is. But we saw them and were like really amazed. And then we looked them up and realized that they were like in their late 60s. And we're like, whoa, these people are getting old and they're probably not going to tour again. So I was really excited to see Journey and Foreigner, but it just didn't work out. And it's so sad because it's 2021 now. Will they reschedule those concerts for this year? Probably not. Will they be alive? I don't know. But how long will they keep touring? Like, are they going to be in their 80s doing concerts? I don't think so. So it was really, I feel like we missed that opportunity to see those bands before it was too late. Such a bummer. These are dollar store stickers that I found months and months and months ago. Haven't used a whole lot of them. I don't know what I'm looking for. We'll find out in just a minute. I wake up this tired, could be on every day. So, yeah. I ate my vegetables. I like vegetables. I made dinner. That's never going to happen. I don't cook. My husband does. And I was just looking. So on my Facebook memories today, it popped up that I was complaining that every time I ask the kids, my husband and my kid what they want for dinner, they don't know. So I just decide and cook something and then they don't want it. And it got to the point where I was cooking and they weren't eating it. They were like, oh no, I'm not hungry, I'll eat later. What? Say what now? I don't like to cook. I cook because I have to. So eventually I quit. See, I'm checking my time because this must be almost done. I quit cooking and now my husband cooks. So that sticker will not get used. All right, so I'm just checking and probably realizing that this is getting too long. And by the time I find everything that I need for this video, or I'm sorry, for this page, my video is going to get too long. So I'll probably end up cutting it off in the middle. But I did 4 videos this day, so I'll probably catch you in the next one. Yep, see, I'm saying, nah, it's too late. The video's too long. I'll have to tell you about that Mr. Clean thing because I think I'm going to run out of time. I'll probably tell it on the flip through, which will be longer. But I'm saying I don't have time. So see you later. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, please.